But first, let's show you what the Lichty technique can do. It can take an actor from overacting to real, honest human behavior, which is what we are really looking for in acting, because that's what gets us to book. So let's take a look at Mary. This is before. We shot this in class.
For life to work, sometimes we have to let ourselves off leash. Off leash. Have you ever thought of leaving them at home before you go to the park?
And this is her after a 10-minute work session.
Sometimes for life to work, we have to let ourselves off leash, Jess. Have you ever thought of leaving them at home before you go to the park?
So we're going to take a pretty good audition from another one of my students, and we're going to see how we can make it even better by tweaking it just a little bit with tips learned in AIA.
What's wrong?
I ran into Elizabeth.
Your ex?
That bitch.
Let him finish.
Yeah, she told me that I was the reason why she cheated on me. All because I wasn't giving her attention she had craved when she needed it. But she felt like she was on the back burner.
And what else?
Then she kissed me and told me that she missed me and wants me back, and I owe her an apology, and I'm so confused. Yo! I know some people that could take her out. I just gotta make one phone call.
Calm down, Apollo. Before we get to that point, let me explain something. She realized that she messed up. She's selfish, and she's trying to manipulate you back to her because she thinks you're not over her. You are over her, right?
Of course I am. That was centuries ago.
Okay, I believe you.
In that case, let's eat some of this amazing food I cooked. I mean, food my beautiful girl cooked. It was really big.
What did you say?
That I'll set the table. Love you.
Anyway. What's wrong?
I ran into Elizabeth.
Your ex?
That
Let him finish.
Yeah. She told me I was the reason why she cheated on me. All because I wasn't giving her attention she craved for and when she needed it. That she felt like she was on the back burner.
And what else?
Then she kissed me and told me that she missed me and wants me back and that I owe her an apology, and I'm so confused. Yo! I know some people that can take her out. I just got to make one phone call.
Calm down, Apollo. Before we get to that point, let me explain something. She realized she messed up. She's selfish, and she's trying to manipulate you back to her because she knows that you're not over her. Or she thinks you're not over her. You are over her, right?
Of course I am. That was centuries ago.
Okay. I believe you.
In that case, let's eat this amazing food I cooked. I mean, the food my beautiful girl cooked. It was really mean.
What did you say?
That I'll set the table. Love you.
Did you see that? The second one is more present, more real, because we used what I call Mr. B, which is just a moment before, referencing, and a button. It really helps to open up the audition. All right, so here's before and after work of my student Amy. When Amy came to me, despite her dazzling beauty and her desire to work, she wasn't booking as much as she would have liked. She felt that she didn't have a process and had to just entirely rely on her instincts, which often would fail her with nerves and all that. I'm sure we can relate. So here's a clip of one of the first things she worked on in class.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, I noticed your window display has the quote, "Well-behaved women seldom make history," and you attribute it to Marilyn Monroe. But in fact, it was coined by historian Laurel Thatcher Ulrich.
Really?
Yes, it's a fascinating story. She was writing an essay about ministerial literature on the Puritan era, and you just walked away.
Okay, so that wasn't bad, right? But back then, Amy didn't really know how to tap into her real self, connect deeply to her emotions, and effectively play her verbs. After a year of training with me, she was cast as the lead in a post-apocalyptic medieval pilot, a role that demanded she go to the depths of her being to portray, which she did beautifully. Let's take a look at some of the clips.
Her Holiness summons you and the boy. Dress quickly. She awaits in the divining room.
AIACFT is called to serve the king.
You must be so, lady.
Send me in his stead.
The bones have spoken.
You must not heed them.
Silence! When you came to our gates, an outcast, your belly big with its unsanctioned fruit, we took you in as we do all women who have so fallen. In exchange, we ask but for one thing.
I gave him to your care to lead a quiet life.
He shall serve the king. An honor not fit for the son of a slave. He is no slave child.
All right, here's another actor I coached. His name is Martin Casas. You might have seen him on Lucha Underground, the Netflix series, where he is doing his 4th season as Marty the Moth. So Martin is a pro wrestler wanting to break out of the ring more and into film and television. And he came to me because he had this short film he was shooting, and I coached him for a session, teaching him how to play verbs and all that. Later, he texted me from the set asking for last-minute help. And when he wanted to play an emotion, I reminded him, if you play a feeling, it won't look real. If you play a verb, the feeling will come naturally and it will be real. He texted back, "Lipo, thanks." And after the shoot was over, he sent me this. "You're amazing, thanks. Everyone on set said that my work was amazing and your technique made it so much easier." And lastly, we have Caroline Rosalino. She's a Brazilian Argentine actress who's been in the States for the last several years. She was referred to me by a casting director because she had a very important film trailer to shoot, the kind that hopes to get financial backing to finance the entire film. We all know about those, right? And this is what she said to me. So again, I coached her for a couple hours, breaking down the script, helping her pick verbs, and coming up with great personalizations. And then off she went to Miami to film. And this is what she said on her way home. "Julianne, oh my goodness! I just flew back to Miami from shooting the film teaser and wanted to thank you so much for your coaching classes. I hadn't been training for about 3 years and your technique was as specific, precise, and effective as I needed. Thank you so much. You have no idea the difference it made to face this challenge just by playing the actions. Namaste." And here's a snippet of some green-screened footage from that teaser in which she plays a woman high on a tantalizing drug that releases all inhibitions. And remember, she's playing this totally sober. She's not on drugs at all. It just looks like she is because she's playing her verbs.
But anyway, she's gonna lift her head. Sería ya bebiendo.
Es ahí, ¿no?
Es allí. Después de que lo tomó. Y mira los ojos. Ahí ve.
It's in, and it's gone. Yeah, we got it.
But it's here, look, where she's like, watch her eyes.
Still using the cart?
Stand by. Mira eso. Y watch her eyes go to side.
All right, so those are some happy film producers. Okay, so welcome to the Lichty technique.